Hello, crafting enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a fun and practical DIY project. Creating a quilted pot holder with bias tape binding. This project is perfect for beginners and adds a touch of handmade charm to your kitchen. Let's get started. First, gather your materials. You'll need fabric scraps for the pot holder front and back, cotton batting for insulation, bias tape for binding, thread, a rotary cutter or scissors, a cutting mat, a ruler, pins or clips, and a sewing machine or needle and thread for hand sewing. Fabric choice is key. Use heat-resistant fabrics like cotton for safety. The batting provides the heat protection, and bias tape gives a clean finish. Choose colors and patterns that complement your kitchen. Next, cut your fabric pieces. Decide on the size and shape of your pot holder. A common size is about 8 by 8 inches, but feel free to adjust. Cut 2 pieces of fabric for the front and back, and 2 pieces of cotton batting. Make sure the batting is slightly smaller than the fabric, to avoid bulk in the seams. A rotary cutter and cutting mat make this process much easier and more precise. Now, it's time to layer and quilt. Place one fabric piece right side up. Layer the batting on top, and then place the other fabric piece right side down. Pin or clip the layers together securely. Quilt the layers together by stitching straight lines, creating a grid, or using a decorative pattern. Quilting keeps the layers from shifting and adds visual interest. Use a walking foot if you have one, to feed the layers evenly. Stitch lines about an inch or 2 apart for a good look. After quilting, trim the edges. Use a ruler and rotary cutter to square up the pot holder, making sure all edges are neat and even. This prepares the edges for the bias tape binding. Time for the bias tape. Open the bias tape and unfold one side. Align the raw edge of the bias tape with the edge of the pot holder, right sides together. Pin or clip in place, working your way around the entire pot holder. Start and end about an inch from where you started. Sew the bias tape to the pot holder, using an inch seam allowance. This attaches the binding. Next, fold the bias tape over to the back of the pot holder, enclosing the raw edges. Press the bias tape in place, ensuring it covers the stitching line. Pin or clip the bias tape in place. It's important to make sure it is tight enough to create a good finish, and avoid any raw edges. Now, sew the bias tape. Using a sewing machine or hand stitching, sew the bias tape to the back of the pot holder, close to the folded edge. This secures the binding and creates a clean, finished edge. Be careful to catch the back of the bias tape in your stitching. This step completes the binding and gives a professional look. Almost done. Create a loop for hanging, if desired. Cut a small piece of fabric or bias tape and fold it in half. Stitch the ends together to form a loop. Attach the loop to a corner of the pot holder by sewing it in place. This makes it easy to hang the pot holder in your kitchen. Finally, give your pot holder a final press. This helps to set the stitches and give your pot holder a polished look. And there you have it, a beautiful and functional quilted pot holder. Perfect for protecting your hands and adding style to your kitchen. Enjoy your new creation.